here has to get some 6 steals. Fair enough, there's Tombstone, Supernova, there's lots of things that he could grab. Even just the Plague Wards from Venomancer. You have this trash removal system almost, or it's a recycling system. Trash recycling system in the Rubik. Take EVOS's trash, you make it your own trash, then there's double trash all over the bloody battlefield. Let's see what they do. A graph? I want that graph there. Okie dokie, game 2 of this best of 2. joinDOTA League Season 14 Asian Premier Division. Signify take on EVOS. EVOS with that 1-0 lead, already taking game number 1. Head down towards bottom. Illogic Legion, Facehugger Ember. And Lawless Sheet on the Undying. Lawless Shy. Prod here and there, maybe a dive, maybe a kill, White One will fall, and that is annoying, but it's just the support Phoenix. So far, they're going to have a reasonably good time in terms of farming and laning. Now the chase onto Negi will get them a kill, finally on the board here, EVOS. The line, but down towards bottom, Facehugger, Flame Guard level 1, Searing Chains ready now to throw them both in. Facehugger, soul ripped up and stays alive. Some way, somehow, Mr. Crowley might just fall himself. They're going in towards this tier 1, but it's a little too deep for the Ember Spirit. So Undying is left alone to his own devices. The trouble is, he's fed away a kill. Rushing straight into the Yule Scepter, it looks like. Has become the Rubik build of choice. Arcanes into Yules usually, but we've seen a lot more of these greedier players rushing the Yules as soon as possible. Now the catch is there, onto no chance, but he's getting home. The trouble is he has died in Fountain, especially trying to come back into lane like this. So Shadow Shaman should be seeing some TPs come down to defend and play around. The way that Negi is positioning so far forward, and this is allowed for a Remnant in from Facehugger though. Negi now in an absolute spot of bother. Double Shockwave. Oh, it's Crowley. Give her back. No RP, so the Sleight of Fist will be there, and Illogic maybe with a duel potentially. DPs are flowing through though from this Radiant team. Illogic, Facehugger, and Lawless Sheet looking to try and get away. Blizzard looking to cut them off at the pass as the tower has fallen. The tier 1 is dead. Undying, sprinting back. Shockwave won't connect. Legion Commander, just give the Undying up. Try and TP away, cutting through the trees to juke around, but the lift is there, and it looks like Illogic will be the second to fall down in this bottom lane. You can juke and jive all you want, but there is no way you're escaping from this big bad bear. Blizzard, no way. Illogic, skirting through these little edges in the trees. Shockwave, not gonna hit. The phase boots on phase boots action, but Illogic has the upper hand somehow. Pressure onto this tier 1 is paramount for the Venomancer. 10-minute bounty runs are arriving in a second as well, but Negi level 4 being caught again by this Ember. Long range catch, great reach, to be able to take down yet another support kill and add to the tally of Facehugger's Ember Spirit.
Old and sweet.
Let's get the press the attack off in time. And with that dive forward, that's a good Supernova. Searing Chains catches the PL. Doppelganger ready. Jumps up to the high ground. Facehugger still going in for this, but arriving now is Negi. Rasta's here with a Hex on the turn. The Shackles will lay down the pain, but the Supernova will alleviate it. Great ibuprofen work here from the nice little Phoenix, but is it enough? Facehugger with a bottle keeps himself alive. Remnant over the top. He's away and safe. Brought the Ursa up. Overpower and Empower. Double power here for the Ursa Warrior. Legion Commander's like, you know what? I'm going to wait for my armlet to arrive on the courier. Undying should be able to tank this up. Level 3 Tombstone. Sees them coming in, but it's too quickly for him. TP in from the Phoenix. Cancelled out now as the Legion Commander looking to cut through the trees and hide away. One more tree to cut, but already been cut off. Magnus finds up. With the RP and the overwhelming arms, they've got more than enough damage to dispatch the Legion Commander, and the Serpent Ward's going to work on the tower, so nicely done by Signify. 2 kills in quick succession and pressure onto the building. Now, EVOS, they are hunting into this Radiant jungle, looking for a pick. Avil, pressuring tier 2 already.
Middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, this blink dagger on Ursa could be painful, but no chance has already been found with, again, that long range reach from Facehugger. Killing off the tombstone as well as a nice bit of bonus gold there for them as the Rubik did steal it and launch it down. In the back end though, the searing chains catching not only the Magnus but also the Shadow Shaman as he drops and the remnants over the top will catch Crowley, so it's 3-0. Phantom Lancer TPing in for this one. Ursa looking to hunt and catch, but he is left high and dry. He's all alone and left to die. Turns to the tombstone but won't even get that. Constellation prize may be available full here with a quick little range and overpower. Blizzard will find the takedown, but an ultra kill all things said and done. They know that Legion is holding this high ground right now, so they will swing east, moving towards Roshan, but the smoke gets popped, the blink in, the catch is there. Phoenix down and out for the count. Ember Spirit still wants to get involved, it looks like, and with the Legion jumping forward, the shackles are required to hold her in place. The Undying finds the Rubik in the back, and this is all bleeding out now for the Radiant team. They found the catch. How long is that Yule's range? Just long enough to cut through the trees. Quick jump in with an RP, overwhelming odds onto the Legion commander, and with Ursa arriving it will be a long, hoping that she's not going to, trying to create space around Roshan. And B, you've opened yourself up for a position like this. The trouble is, Ursa Warrior beats you in the duel. Winner for Blizzard. Ulti on ulti action now, no chance, turns the Poison Nova back on to his assailants. Will lose his life though, this dire side are ticking lower and lower. EVOS trying to corral them and herd them into a choke point that they can fight in themselves. And there will be the catch onto the Undying. And the shackles onto Venomancer, nice little spirit. Dodge and Duke and Jive, the RP from the Magnus onto the Legion only, and now the ulti. Venomancer throws out the Poison Nova. Phantom Lancer arrives and battles with the Legion commander, but she's wandered up, kept alive, walks into the Serpent Wards and finally will die. The Ember Spirit is juking and jiving and dodging with sleight of fist, but it's too much to handle. This is finally a fight the Ursa and PL can join and be reasonably happy with. 4 heroes down from EVOS. 9-second one already, of course, still. But there, Abyssal Blade. Exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted. Because they want to finish the game. The Radiant want to finish the game in the next 10 minutes max. This should be a good fight for them to kick it off as well. An RP onto 2, they're trying to push out a Veil, but the Force Snapper waves into the creep wave instead. Caught in the camp as the Supernova will land. The duel is there, but the Skewer away will push the Legion over the hill from far into this deep, deep fight. Not getting the win just yet, now turned around on, and Signify get themselves a couple of big, juicy takedowns. Aegis will pop, and Blizzy trying to move into position. Ember Spirit, how many remnants, does jump away in the super Sunray. Will try and swoop on through, but in the back it's the Rasta with the Serpent Wards. Shackles forward onto Whitemon's Phoenix, no dive to get out, and Aviel has been caught and taken down as well. 1 by 1 EVOS fall, and Signify, this is where they come in and win the game. Actually one team fight, and that's ONE1 singular. No. Oh shit. Come back in a second because Aviel's dead. Immediately removed from the game. Where is Mr. Magnus? Because that Poison Nova is still going, right? He is gooed up. Triple sticky on him. TP out from no chance. Tombstone being focused down. Skewer will try and get him away, but that's a 2 for 1. As EVOS come out on top. Okay. That was probably the wonkiest fight that you could ever imagine. That was super weird. Super weird. Tombstone down with a Supernova gone as well, but they will catch another. Legion moves in. A 3 for 1. That's an easy way to tell, right? But, yeah, thank you for all the wonderful comments. Especially Mike Drunk Peter 1. Conspiracy theory guaranteed. Hello, there's the Basher coming into play. BKB very zealously popped there. I don't want to say overzealously, he's just super excited, you know? Gonna change his pants after popping that BKB. Face hugger, jump and escape. No potential. You know, usually you have this standoff where you've got people standing here, and they're kind of going in and out and shaking all about. But here's the hokey cokey over in the northwestern side as the Legion commander gets away without dying. Supernova on top will catch Niggy, and Aviel looks to escape. But I think Blade Mail is just so much better against this Ursa Warrior than anything you could pick up.
is under attack.
No contest? Oh, look. No chance. Stole the plague wards. Oh, Toxin. Toxin. The toxicity is rising in this game. 1k to probably 800. The one big kicker, though, is going to be this. Aegis and Cheese on the Radiant team. Pings are flying out like absolute mad from this Rasta. I don't know exactly what's wrong, but he's angry about something. Hey, Ursa, stop standing with me, go and hit that tower. Good job, mate, you've taken down the tier 2. Beautiful stuff. That's what the Rasta's saying right now. And then there's radioactive nuclear waste cheese, which is what EVOS are trying to grab up here. Quick TP out, cancelled by the skewer, nicely done by Crowley and Swifty, as they find Abiel and very swiftly bring him to his knees. All things considered, this is very spooky. More TPs are coming back towards top as they blink in with a dual forward, face hugger taken out of the game, and a 1-2 for Mr. Crowley. As Magnus up to plus 26, Ursa on plus 18, bottom lane. In the meanwhile, the Serpent Wards with the PL going to work. 2 heroes dead, 2 cores are gone. EVOS have to buy back and return to this fight. The Supernova with the Shiver's Guard. Swifty needs the BKB, but he's still got the cheese. Negi will finally fall as the tier 3 and Rax taking a pummeling and absolutely being destroyed. No chance. Going for a TP of his own, but blown up by the magic damage of fire. Is Abiel just dead here? Yeah. Oh, nice go set with the TP. Haha, JK. Oh, it's a big kill bottom though. Blizzard gets taken down. Crowley trades back for a logic. So far a 2 for 2, but it looks like it might 2 for 1, but it looks like it will be a 2 for 2. No reveal? They have absolutely no reveal. The dust finally comes up for Whitemon, but the Magnus is already long gone. Oh man, to break the trees on the high ground so they can ward there. Now, a good catch does find no chance, but the turnaround is immediate, it is swift, and it is retribution for Signify as Ember is now dead. That doppelganger though will save the day, and Swifty will continue to play with Abiel because they've got the Blink Abyssal Blade, and Venno will be forced to buy back. That's a long old dive in from the Phoenix. Shiver's Guard will not connect with anything but creeps though. Bit of a mistiming there from Whitemon. Swifty is high ground now. Serpent Wards in how long? 43. They've got the Hex and the Bear, Yep, that Bear absolutely destroys the Undying. Tombstone on Death will be cleared up as well. And Undying, 1 minute and 30 seconds until he can show his face again in this town. Magnus looking for it, doesn't find it. The blink of the skewer doesn't connect. And Legion Commander again counts her lucky stars as she overwhelming odds blinks back away from the Ursa Warrior, but that is going to be a lane of barracks claimed up and the dive cancelled. Phoenix gone for 80. This continuation should not stop. Bottom lane open and exposed. Empowered PL going to work on this one for sure. Finds the Legion Commander. Invis Shadowblade gets her away from danger with little to no reveal here. One sentry only from the Rubik. Trying to give the vision forward, and there's the RP. Crowley onto 2. Ursa Warrior powers on through with the empower damage, and the Sleight of Fist from Ember doing very little indeed. They'll lose another lane of barracks. The caster is observing. The caster is waffling and rambling and observing and doing absolutely everything you see. What tourney am I doing next? I have absolutely no idea. I've not been invited to any. No DPC events for me last season, and I don't think there'll be any for me this season either, unfortunately. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky. Supernova, now it's gone. See you, buddy. Good luck with that one. Ember Spirit tries his hardest to get in there, but these BKBs now from Signify proving to just be a little too much for them to deal with. Ember with a long slight, the double slight, and the Remnant into Fountain. The buybacks are flowing through though. Rasta now, even with Serpent Wards down, he's moving into play. Another Tombstone to be claimed by Blizzard, and GG coming. Where is it? That's well played from Crowley, giving his old team the tap on the back, but Whitemon will finally tap out. GG is called, and the series will end 1-1. Oh yeah, that's standard. usually bedroom casts or home casts. The caster observes